this is Hannah and thank you for joining me today. I have some glass necklaces that I've recently got that I would love to share with you all. And I also have a little bead haul. I actually meant to show these when I did my India glass bead educational video, but they did not come in on time, so I figured, well, I'll just show them in another video with some other things that I've gotten recently. This one is exceptionally well made lampwork beads. Now, I'm not sure what era this is from or even who made these, what country. I had to restring these, so this is not original, but it was on cotton thread and it had like an old filigree clasp, and I kind of wanted to say they were check glass from, you know, early 20th century, but I'm not completely sure. These are just so well made, so smooth. Each bead was carefully crafted with so much attention to detail. And I've never seen check glass like this, especially with this marbled look. I have seen marbled check glass, but it's just different. Normally the beads are press molded and you'll see like a seam where the colors meet up from being molded. So I'm not quite sure. Even down to the little beads are lamp worked. They're really lovely. Now these larger beads have white residue and the bead holes are smaller. These small beads do not have any bead release. So yeah, I'm at a loss with this necklace and I just find it so lovely. I got it was broken. Thankfully all the beads were there, so I just restrung it, and it is a little shorter, so I added a little bit of an extender. I think this is 16 inches up to 17. So there's that one. This is also one I'm stumped on. I've just been getting some really cool glass necklaces in and not really sure about them. Now, I've seen these types of beads before. I've seen check beads like this and Venetian beads, and I've heard people refer to them as spun glass. I'm trying to think of the other term I've heard. Not really spaghetti. It's just really unusual. Then we have these coral colored, really smooth, glossy, round beads. And what's different that I've not seen before are these brass serrated spacers. This necklace needs to be cleaned up. I have not cleaned up like the debris around these beads. They also have really small bead holes. Now, I am aware that there are older French glass necklaces, and I'm not sure if that's what I have here or even these as well. I'm not able to find a whole lot of information about French glass, so not super familiar with it. So if anybody has any info on these two necklaces, I would love to hear it. I just think they're beautiful and wonderful. Definitely a lot of time and craftsmanship went into these. This one I do know what it is. This is Venetian or Murano. these beads here. They may be familiar to any of my longtime viewers. This is called sommerso, and which means suspended. I have a whole video just on these beads, and they have little rosettes added to them. Just really beautiful. You've got the clear glass in there, and then there's just a spattering of little blue, cobalt blue glass, and also aventurine, which is also called goldstone, or kind of a copper glass. We've got the typical brass filigree caps that you see in these Venetian glass bead necklaces. They were very prolific. These are a really popular souvenir necklace that you would get, you know, in the islands of Murano, and they just made so many beaded necklaces with the bead caps and everything. So they're out there. This style is out there as well. I'll actually show you some other sommerso I have right with me that I showed last time. And these are more common without the flowers, and I find them a lot. They're very beautiful, and they have these lovely, just bright cobalt blue. These, I'm so torn on the color because in certain lighting it looks cobalt, but as I'm looking at them, it's more of a purplish blue. It's very hard to describe, but very beautiful. These are not that old. I'd probably put these mid 20th century, maybe around the 80s or 90s. Now, get these beautiful necklaces out of the way. Now actually I've got one more necklace to show that I've stuck in here with all my other beads. I actually got this yesterday at the antique mall, and it was hidden away, stuck behind all these pearl necklaces, and I believe I got it, it was $4. I got it less than that because the whole booth was on sale. But I'm really getting into Artisan, more modern lampwork beads, and people get just so creative, and this is a really large focal lampwork bead. Everything is artisan made. You've got this sort of pin spiral, very thin disc bead. This little rondelle lampwork bead, and it's on this leather cord. It's got a sliding clasp and these two red lampwork beads. Just love the colors here. Let's see if we can get in. This, for some reason, reminds me of a desert scene, maybe at sunset. I just love these pink and purple hues in this glass. So beautiful. So I thought about taking it off this leather cord, but I may leave it on there. Especially if one of you guys are interested. All these necklaces are for sale, but yeah, just let you guys know. Now, these beads I waited a long time to order, or to get in the mail, and I ordered them on eBay. And they are all made in India, except for this one strand. which was advertised to me as glass, but I do not think they are. They have really small inclusions in there. You can see kind of the crystalline cloudiness in these. They have sort of opalescent look to them. So I'm not sure what stone this is, but very pretty in these briolette, more like a teardrop shape. You can see they're each hand carved because each one's very different. And this is one of my favorite shapes of beads or stones. So can't wait to make some things with these. I love making earrings with these types. So I bought just some really colorful beads. I was just really feeling the colors of these. Normally I'm not into just bright primary colors, but especially seeing them all together, it's almost like I'm looking at candy. Almost makes your mouth water. They're just so awesome. Now, these are some chevron beads. Many different countries make them, but probably the most sought after chevron beads were made in Venice or Venetian Murano Chevron glass. They were really popular, made for the African trade. I'm not super knowledgeable on chevron beads. I do know that there's different layer amounts, and I can't remember if it was like a 6-layer one or an 8-layer one that's more valuable, but yeah, I just really love the pattern on these. You can see here, this one didn't quite get shaped like the other ones, but I love that red and yellow together. Then these are a longer tube chevron type glass. Love the colors. That's a 3-layer one. Again, all these that I'm showing you here are from India. These I got 2 different sizes. I just really cannot wait to make stuff with these. And here's how they look from the other angle. They almost have these flower looks from the side, or that one kind of looks like a star there. These colors are just so juicy, candy-like colors. I love them. And here is another chevron, mostly blue, and then when you look at the side, you can see the different layers. Let's see, we've got the white layer, blue layer, white layer, blue layer, white, blue. So that's a 6-layer one. So yes, I'm still on that kick for India glass beads. They're just something new and something to appreciate. I've really enjoyed learning more about these beads. So if you haven't watched, not my latest video, but the video before, I did sort of a brief history and how to identify glass beads from India, and then other similarities with other country beads, other beads from other countries. Now, I'm not sure if you call these a chevron, but they are really awesome. They're like a rondelle shape, and you've got a 3-layer with like these flower shapes. These are just really beautiful. So that is all I have for you guys today. I just had like a small haul, but a really wonderful haul of beads and necklaces that I wanted to show you all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please give this video a like and let me know what your favorite piece was from today. Alright guys, I will see you guys later.